Welcome, everyone, to another amazing live stream of the Geek Fighters Live, hosted by myself, 16-Bit Jeff. The one playing the game, as usual, is our buddy, RPG.
Yes.
And our official fourth member of the group, Metal Ninja.
Haha, hey, I go by many names, but just call me whatever.
Metal, Visible, Ninja, just whatever you choose.
Yeah, just call me whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't care.
Right. Considering our yearly celebration, the 20th anniversary of the Sega Dreamcast, that's what we're doing, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And
And
it's time to introduce it's time for us to play the game that pretty much was the poster child for the Dreamcast.
Yeah, literally the launch title day one for the system back in '99. Sonic
I remember
Adventure.
that day good. 9999.
Oh, who doesn't?
Oh, not the day when Final Fantasy Final Fantasy VIII came out in the United States, although Fighter Chaos was very much cherished that day with the living passion.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, they came out on the same day, both the Dreamcast and Final Fantasy VIII on the PlayStation.
Now, arguably, which has had the better legacy?
Oh,
Probably the Dreamcast in general, because, you're talking about a system versus a game. So
now, granted, I do love
unfair.
both. Don't take it wrong, but you're not wrong.
Like, it's a bit unfair, but
yeah.
But yeah,
one's a game, the other is a console that came with a couple beloved games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It does, like, again, I like 8, though it does kind of need to get its ass re-released in some form.
I wish it would, but apparently I found out from our good buddy, from Shane, aka Quakeman, that apparently the reason why is due to licensing issues in regards to a song or a couple songs that were included in the soundtrack. And from the sound of things, it sounds like they lost the original source code, so they would have to redo the entire.
They would have to redo it from scratch, or they'd have to have somebody reverse engineer the entire game.
Which, granted, it's dang ridiculous to begin with, but that's what happens when you don't save your crap.
Yeah, that's the only way we were able to get Shenmue 1 and 2 HD released.
Like, it unfortunately happens, since the games industry kind of, doesn't really
care.
As of late, there's been more of a push to protect that kind of stuff, but we're talking like 80s, 90s. They kind of didn't give a shit.
Oh, especially the 90s was a real hellhole.
Because as far as like what you shout out a game, boom, it's done. You don't have to worry about it ever again. Slash and burn, destroy it all. We're done.
So yeah, we're playing the game that pretty much introduced the Sega Dreamcast. And of course, Sonic the Hedgehog, he is pretty much Sega's flagship, or one of Sega's flagship franchises back then, and even now, even though his games in this day and age have not met up to the same quality as, say, like the Yakuza series.
Oh, you and I both know, Kyle, that's an understatement.
Yeah, it is. But still, that franchise is prone. This franchise is prone to actually bring back better games. I mean, it should bring better games instead of just being a relic of its past.
It's been up and down.
The format can work.
Yeah, of course it can.
It's been proven to work. Like, even like in the past decade with like Sonic Generations and Sonic Mania, like you could still make good Sonic games, but it's been more of a rocky ride.
Oh, of course.
Oh, that's an understatement.
And this is the
Sonic Forces,
and this is the first game to introduce voice acting in the Sonic universe. So this is the first time we ever hear Ryan Drummond as the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, that's right.
And honestly, I can say, when it comes to the video games, I would say that he's definitely my favorite voice actor for Sonic. I mean, I have nothing against Jason Griffith, nor do I have anything against Roger Craig Smith, but it's just when compared to the other voice actors when it comes to Sonic in the video games, it's like Ryan Drummond was like the closest thing that he represented for Sonic when it came to like attitude and appeal for the character.
Well,
I get that.
Technically, actually, the first time we heard Sonic talk was in Sonic Schoolhouse.
Oh yeah, that's true. Jesus.
Oh jeez.
I'm just saying.
Insane, but
Technically, it was Sonic Schoolhouse, but that was a shitty edutainment game, so nobody cares about it.
This is happening.
But you gotta admit that the voice acting in this game is much better than in Sonic Schoolhouse, for sure.
Oh, God.
Well, of course, because Sonic's not telling you how to solve math problems
What's up?
about animals
Uh-huh.
in a freaky nightmare school setting.
But I'm pretty sure a lot of people are just going to be just say, no, he wasn't the first voice actor for Sonic. That was Jaleel White. Well, voice actor in the cartoons, but Jaleel White is not a video game voice actor. Yeah,
Exactly.
there is a big difference.
I'd have to look up who did it in Sonic Schoolhouse because I can't remember. But this is the first one most people remember of Sonic talking, though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, obviously, yeah, it's not a PC edutainment game, so...
Yeah, you know, when this game came out, a lot of people really enjoyed it for what it was, but when it came to, like, the re-releases in this day and age, that doesn't really get that same reception as back then, and it's mainly because this game is pretty dated by today's standards.
I was gonna say, like, it is, don't get me wrong, like, it is still a great game, but yeah, it has not aged well.
That's an understatement. I think we can all agree.
Oh, of course.
That's the thing, is, like, in the scope of, like, the late 90s, like, oh god, this game was a massive leap forward, but these days, yeah, it's somewhat clunky, but...
Oh, right.
It's still definitely worth playing, though.
And we could definitely agree that the sequel, Sonic Adventure 2, was definitely the more definitive game on the Dreamcast.
Mm-hmm. That one's aged better, even though it still has, you know,
yeah, of course.
some nuggets that haven't... Some nuggets that also haven't aged well, but it's arguably, yeah, the one that's probably, you know...
Mm-hmm. Some nuggets,
it's the one
you say?
that's retained its fan base, I'd probably say longer, or...
Mm-hmm.
People
now,
back then like it, people today like it, so...
Of course. And now,
whereas this one was like, eh.
Well, which 3D Sonic is your guys' favorite?
If I had to choose, jeez.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
If I had to choose.
Would you
I'll
say?
let Jeff...
Would you say Sonic Unleashed?
Yeah. Yeah, no, seriously, I would.
I'd say that one's good.
Is underrated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is underrated, although I do really like Sonic Colors on the
Colors
Wii.
is a very damn good game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is...
I know...
Like, after 06, yeah, Colors was definitely awesome.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, there's one other game in the series that I actually really like that I think people tended to crap on when it released, although I do find it to be very underrated to a degree, would be Sonic Lost World on the Wii U. That also came out on the PC.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah, like, it was different, but it was still actually not bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, for me, it's probably Adventure 2.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly Adventure 2 Battle for the GameCube, probably. Because they, you know, added some more to the Chow raising mechanics.
Hello there, Star Child. Welcome to the stream of
Hello,
Sonic Adventure goodness.
Yes.
But another one I like too, which again is another contentious one, is actually Shadow the Hedgehog.
Ooh.
Oh, you mean the game that ironically controls better than Sonic 08? I agree.
Ironically,
Sonic 06.
yeah. Again,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
06,
you know,
yeah.
people are like, "Oh, so edgy because it's Shadow, but with guns."
Which I agree. Like it was
And it,
edgelord material unnecessarily,
yeah,
but
and-
it's still the better controlled game.
yeah. And even then, it still doesn't have the best controls in the world, but
Oh, no.
it's still fun just to race around, you know, shooting guys with either realistic or alien guns. And the fact it actually has a very expansive branching storyline.
Oh yeah, I mean that was one of the.
Like 18 different endings.
Oh yeah, I mean that's like one of the best points about Shadow the Hedgehog. It was that incentive to add replay value depending on how you portrayed your morality in that game. It can definitely lead to multiple endings.
Which
Yeah,
granted
most
for a
stages had-
Sonic
yeah.
game is overkill, but I mean, they tried their best at least. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Star Child's most exposure was with the original cartoon, which is, I'm guessing, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Although I'm pretty sure he's probably going to say Sat AM, but that's a lot of people's favorites, and mine included.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, it was more based on the Archie comics, obviously. But
well, it's Sonic the Hedgehog meets Star Wars, basically.
It was the only one that actually had, good story, and the animation was notably better. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog were more traditional, kind of
slapstick, over the top humor,
slapstick comedy, Saturday morning cartoon, like
typical. Not over the top like Ren and Stimpy, but kinda
right,
or a more tame version, if you get what I'm saying.
Oh, of course.
Like I still remember a lot of those episodes, and of course, Sonic Says.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Just remember, if somebody touches you in a place or a way that you don't like,
that's no good.
Yeah.
Go find a police officer or an adult.
No, really?
Oh no! No, there's trouble. Call 911. 911 doesn't really exist in the world of Mobius. There, Tails.
Nope. But regards to Sat AM, I think really the reason why I truly enjoyed that cartoon, not only because of its tone and its overall story, but the cast was good too. I mean,
it was.
Say what you will about the current cast that we have in the in the franchise. Like, I like the current guy who voices Eggman.
Mike Pollock.
Oh yeah,
Mike Pollock.
Mike Pollock. Yeah, he's a pretty good Eggman.
Oh yeah, he was definitely Dean Bristow's worthy successor, truly worthy successor. After Dean Bristow passed away.
Yeah, which is sad, but I like Jim because with a villain, he's supposed to be a formidable opponent, not just like some comedic overtone. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the same problem funny enough I have with Bowser in the Super Mario franchise. I mean, I get it's supposed to be like have an anime aesthetic, but at the same time, you get where I'm coming from, right?
Right. Would you guys say this game should definitely deserve a remake, but more streamlined for today's standards?
Oh God, yeah.
Like in the same vein as say how Sonic Team does their Sonic games in this day and age?
Oh yeah. Like, I'm really shocked that there hasn't been a remake of this game yet.
And it just it just makes you want to punch the Sonic fan base for not asking legit questions during that Sonic panel or whatever it was.
Oh, don't get me started about that.
Sega Fest?
No, South by Southwest.
Yeah,
South by Southwest, yeah, because Sega Fest actually, does shit.
That was good.
And, they brought back Sega Toshachiro.
I know.
And they even showcased the first glimpse of Project Sakura Wars.
Yeah, Sakura Tyson. Yeah.
Yes, it's Bleach Sakura Tyson. That's what it is because Tite Kubo was the character designer in that.
I mean, it's a shame that it's a PlayStation exclusive for the time being, but I do hope it comes to other platforms eventually. Mm-hmm. Starchild said in the chat, on the arcade box I have, it has the very first arcade version of Sonic.
Oh, Sonic Arcade! Oh, that's the game with the
Sega Sonic. Oh God!
Yes, the Sega Sonic the Hedgehog that has Sonic, Ray the Flying Squirrel, as well as Mighty the Armadillo.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. Oh God, I've played that game. Like, not on actual hardware, obviously, because good luck trying to find one of those cabinets. But
yeah, I know.
I played one on like an arcade box with the trackball controller, and it actually plays and controls pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Like, as long as you have like the trackball controller, because that's how it was designed to work. So.
Hey, Sonic. Long time no
Oh, Tails, why is your voice so bad? Why did you have a little kid voice you?
What happened anyway?
Well, I mean, it does make sense to a degree.
I know that, but...
Yeah, but and the funny thing is this whole game is about Tails maturing, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very true.
Less on Sonic, so...
Just use my plane.
But, I mean, I do agree with you, Kyle. Like, they could have gone... Like, the intent made sense, but they could have done a better job. I do get where you're coming from.
Although, we can't forget the big head honcho when it comes to voice acting in this game, and that's good old Duke Nukem himself.
Oh yeah, John St. John.
Voice Big the Cat.
This thing Everything's got a
And
meaning,
if also recall, didn't he voice
Use it to power my plane.
I think he voiced Gamma.
Yeah, Gamma. Thank you.
Yeah, I think he voiced Gamma as well.
My workshop, Sonic. I've got something I've
Which is amazing if you think about it.
It's in the mystic.
Froggy?
The fastest way is
Are you okay? Where are you,
got
buddy?
Froggies of steel.
And I see why we both came back in Sonic Heroes under Amy's team. So that way you can hear more of my annoyingness. Or my name is not Big the Cat.
And then Big never appeared ever again.
I want my own fishing game. That's
Except
the
for
best
that
Sonic game ever.
Actually, it's funny you bring it up because I think the upcoming Sonic racing game that's releasing later this year is going to be the first time he's included in quite some time.
Racing,
Yeah.
Oh,
it is,
Big.
yeah. Big's that weird position where a lot of fans hate him, but
He's the
other
Slippy
people like him
Toad of the
because-
Sonic franchise.
Guys,
like a lot of people hate him, but then other people like him because of the hatedom.
Yeah, but to be fair, we're talking about the Sonic fan base. They can't tell what they love nor hate at the same time.
Yeah. Though the hate for Big has been fairly universal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, true.
But you can't go wrong with John St. John. That's like the only redeeming quality for the character.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, yeah, and for him it comes down to because his stages are, the fishing mini games and such. And obviously these people have never played Sega Bass Fishing.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah. Oh, incoming Eggman.
Incoming Eggman.
Snooping as usual.
Although I
see.
will give Dean Bristow credit for his voice role for Eggman, is that he makes him sound Russian.
Yeah.
Because, when it came to him being known as Dr. Robotnik in the old school Sonic games, you would expect him to be this Russian scientist. So, or at least have a Russian dialect to his character.
Or else what?
Yeah.
Big loser.
And you could definitely tell, too, in the sequel when he kept saying the word, Yosh. Yosh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 in the Chow Garden. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Which, funny enough, a lot of people I know like that game, and it's considered the, the peak of the 3D era, but I'm sorry, I'm not the only person that thinks that was the start decline for the 3D series.
I don't know. I really enjoyed it for what it was. But, again, it's just a matter of opinion.
No, of course. I know I get that, but it's just, like, for me, like, when I look at the 3D series, it's like... I find it completely, BS when people do say that it was after games because like Sonic Heroes and freaking Sonic Unleashed, the series declined. It's like you can kind of say that started with Adventures 1 and 2, but
I spammed the crap out of him.
Yep.
Oh, that felt so satisfying.
Hey, I'll play with you.
That's one of the best thing. That's one of the most funniest things about this game is how much you can just exploit it for what it's worth in the gameplay.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Like you can make Sonic moonwalk after he does a spin dash. He can go backwards, and you can make him moonwalk.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But of course,
that's the sad thing. Oh.
But of course, you have to be at a specific angle to do that. Like you have to try to make certain NPCs kind of bend down when they're, feel like they're about to get attacked, because I think that's the only way it can work. After we get done with this cutscene, since we have to go over to Windy Valley, let's try it on, I think, one of the NPCs near the entrance of that place, and hopefully that'll work. But if not, then we'll just go to the next place.
Right, it is what it is. I get what you're saying, dude. But,
okay, here's some... If he was right behind Tails, how did he know that he had that Chaos Emerald in his hand?
I know.
Because...
Japan.
Reasons.
Yeah, because reasons.
He's just, yoink.
Oh no, isn't that the same monster I saw?
Oh yes,
Chaos
it
edits
has many forms, which are awesome.
Oh, Chaos. You did not get treated well in Sonic Forces.
No.
That's an understatement.
With the buff arm. Nice. I was gonna say, I think the only form of Chaos we don't see in the games is 5.
We don't see. We don't see. I mean, we do see 1, but we don't see 3 or 5. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, 3 or 5. Yeah, we don't see them.
No, yeah, that's funny bringing up because we never.
Because he
see
goes
that
straight
goes
from 2
5.
to 4.
Yeah, I
then
know.
4 to 6, and then finally perfect. So
It makes you wonder if this game, just like many other Sonic games currently and in the past, have been rushed just to meet market.
I don't know.
Okay.
I know they were featured in the comics.
Okay,
but still.
Eggman. You say you're going to build Robotnik Land in Station Square after destroying it, but why that city? When there's so many others in the world you could choose from, man.
Well, it's funny to bring it up because he might have done that with creating Eggman Land in Unleashed. For all we know, you know what I mean?
True.
And he does eventually create his own theme park in colors. So
Yep. True. But
Let's see.
it's funny we're talking about that atrocious South by Southwest panel at this in the Sonic franchise, but you know, I'm glad that they're in the
I
works
don't want to talk to you, old man.
of making the first, next gen Sonic title.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, why do people get so hyped from Sega when they shouldn't? Like, I'm not trying to bash Sonic Team. I want them to return
that didn't work.
Turn to a more positive reception they used to get in the past. But, I mean, they released Sonic Forces just like, last year? And that was an abysmal game?
it was actually 2 years ago.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, it was a 27 game, I remember.
Because it came out the same time as, not the same time, but the same year as Sonic Mania. Which was originally 2017.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And then Plus came out last year.
Then Plus was last year. Yeah.
Yeah, but still, it's just like, I just hope Sega and Sonic Team aren't going to rush this game as usual. I hope they take their time.
All right, I do need to go get the.
There's hope.
I know, but how many times have we put blind faith into Sonic Team?
Quite a few.
Iizuka, get away from Sonic, please.
Yeah, he should. There needs to be new blood.
Yep.
Insert Sonic Cycle graph here.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's just a jaded fan base just being themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we were talking about Borderlands before we went live. It's just like, I don't blame people buying that game at launch, but at the same time, it's just, with Pitcher being Pitchford and him whining on Twitter, it's just, you don't applaud and approve that type of behavior. You know what I mean?
It said also apparently Tim Curry also did voice work of the original Sonic cartoon too.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. Thank you very much, Kyle. And
well, considering the period, he did do a lot of voiceover work in the early 90s. So.
And Starchild said, and maybe he pulled that diamond out of Tails' butt, lol.
Hey, that used to
well, he is a doctor, so I guess it wouldn't be wrong of him to do proctology on an animal like Tails.
Yeah.
But seriously, that would be like, ouch, man.
So, what were your experiences / memories of Sonic Adventure playing it for the first time, guys?
I thought it was incredible. I mean, sure, we got the 2D games before this one, but it just felt like it was definitely a direction that I had no qualms with when it first came out. Sure, you look at it now, it's really not on the best terms with how it is portrayed gameplay-wise and mechanics and all that other good stuff, but for what it was back then, it was definitely a breath of fresh air than what we normally saw on the Sega Genesis during those days.
Yeah, it's definitely aged like sour milk, I agree.
I have very fond memories. Mainly because, I guess this requires a bit of backstory, so I'll do the short version.
Okay.
This was less than a year after I moved to a small-ish town.
Okay.
And the Dreamcast had just came out, and I'd actually rented it, and the 2 games I got with it were Sonic Adventure, and I can't really remember what the other one was, but yes.
Okay.
For me, I remember, it's funny because when I got my Sega Dreamcast back in the day on launch, no less, at the local Toys R Us, I had only got obviously the console, but this game that we're playing right now, Sonic Adventure. I remember playing the entirety of it that entire week.
And this is the reason why I enjoyed the vanilla version of Sonic Adventure more than the director's cut. It's because the controls for this game on the Dreamcast are just perfect, fluid. When you turn
they were
Sonic
built for the Dreamcast controller.
when you turn Sonic, it doesn't feel that stiff like it does in the director's cut.
I think that's why both Mario 64 and Sonic Adventure have aged horribly in that due respect, because 64 was made with the Nintendo 64 controller in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic Adventure has the same problem, which it was made in mind for the Sega Dreamcast controller.
Yeah, I do actually agree with you. Like over the years, I've gotten used to it using a more traditional controller. Since I've played the GameCube and then later the Steam version so much. You just get used to it. But yeah, this game really was built for the Dreamcast controller, and it does seem to handle best with that. So
right, and it's just really sad too that no other port has ever managed to do well to replicate the fluidity of the Dreamcast controller ever since. You figured they would.
Yeah, you figure it would, but at the same time, Kyle, you need to remember that we were just talking about this even 20 years ago. Sega, just like many other developers, probably lost the original source code and had to kind of rebuild.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Assuming, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's probably a reason why all the ports are based off, the DX director's cut.
True.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to, say, the original game, maybe with just the updated visuals.
Proctologist Robotnik, Starchild says, yep. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Well, anyways, back to my story.
Yes.
Like I said, quick version. Not too long after it launched, I actually rented the system and a couple games from the only video store out here at the time, and this was 99. So those were still a thing. I played Sonic Adventure, and it blew my socks off. Especially the first stage with the orca jumping at you,
Mm-hmm.
with the bridge. That one legitimately made me go, holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
This is next gen. And then look what happened to the Dreamcast, but anyways.
I know.
But anyways, like I said, I was like, damn. And then obviously things just got better from there, and then it just kind of died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what the sad thing about that is? It really died because of the same thing that Sony did this generation with the PlayStation 4. Overhyping a console that you shouldn't have overhyped to begin with.
Right.
Again, I mean, don't take it the wrong way. I love the PlayStation 2 unlike the PlayStation 4, but let's be blunt. Let's be frank. The reason why that console did really well wasn't because, granted, a great library of software the system had, but because it had a built-in DVD player. And it was the cheapest DVD player at that time, too.
It was.
Yes, it was. I was going to joke around when you say, let's be frank, and I was like, no, my name's not Frank, my name's Double RPG. Oh, before we go get our new power-up, let's go say hi to our new friend.
My new friend.
My new friend? The old man statue.
Oh, yeah.
I remember being confused as shit about that.
I know.
I was like, is this a guy that's just letting me do this?
And look at me, I'm trying to walk
I read
on top
somewhere
of the
later
car.
that, it's a statue, or it's supposed to be a mannequin or a statue, but I was like,
it is.
Still, what the hell?
I'm trying
How
to
simplistic gaming was back in the day.
I'm trying to... Oh, get back here! I want to ride on top of the car. Well, I want to see Sonic... Oh, God. Look, I'd say that position right there. Oh, God, Sonic, you have got big problems with that position where you're at. That old man's, you-know-what, is right in front of your face.
Would that be considered a TVMA?
Yeah, it would. Gosh. Sonic.
That's no bueno. I feel that could be considered a gabbo, huh, guys?
It's a gabbo all the way through.
Yep.
Now you can't even throw the old man that far because,
No,
but if you
can't.
have Big the Cat, oh my God, he can throw him like he just took a flight to Atlanta.
I know.
We'll have to see that. Cat at some point.
What? When we get to play as Big the Cat, we will actually see.
Well, we'll toss shit around.
Exactly.
Yes.
Why not?
Exactly. Why not?
And if you're wondering if we're going to be playing any of the Chow stuff, we might do that post game, but
Like the Chow stuff in 1, pales in comparison to the Chow stuff in 2.
somebody
Oh,
clip that.
Chow's-
Somebody clip that.
Please. Star Chow's and that. I remember my friend's brother had this adapter that he ordered from Japan back in the day. We could connect different controllers to different systems. He connected a lot of RAM controllers to random systems, like an N64 controller to a PS2, and the same with the original Xbox. He also played PS2 with a Super Nintendo controller, which was weird. If any of us had a Dreamcast back then, it would have been cool to try that out there on there too.
I fell through the floor.
I saw that, yeah.
How in... God dang. No wonder this game is rushed.
I see, but you understand where I'm coming from, right?
Well, of course.
Okay, clip
Big
for
Hat's
you.
been rushed to meat market.
Oh, did you clip
Okay.
that?
Yeah, I clipped that for you guys.
Oh, thank you very much, Metal.
Thank you.
Yeah. Since I'm watching it right now, so yeah, I just clipped it. So
Yeah,
Should
I'm
pop
watching
up.
it too, but I'm watching it for the chat.
Oh yeah, I know. Like it should pop up. So
Thank you very much, man.
yeah, no worries.
Oh.
Sonic visits the Red Void.
That's a good one.
Oh.
It's usually blue or black, but this time it was red,
I know.
which is unusual.
Oh, what the heck? Hey, I should be able to go upwards.
You would think, right?
Ah, yeah, you
Oh,
gotta
man,
hit it
almost had it.
you gotta hit it at like. The
Well,
right
I know
angle,
that, but...
dead on. You gotta hit the rings, yeah, like at just the right angle, or else you zip off
I know, but it just goes to
some
show
other
how.
direction.
Just goes to show how.
Yeah, this
horrible
is like
time
something
was.
I think they fixed in the director's cut version.
Oh yeah, they did.
Is how the light dash worked.
Mm-hmm.
Like no matter what way you hit the rings, you always go, forward.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now here's a good question, guys. If there is an eventual, made from the ground up remake of Sonic Adventure, if you guys don't want Sonic Team to do it, who would you think would be a good third party partner to revive this game?
Gears for breakfast?
I can see that. Yeah, the guys did a freaking
A Hat in Time.
Hat Time. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that would probably be pretty good, actually.
Come on. Let's get through here.
Ah,
Man, so close yet so far.
I did this before.
I know.
it's like we'll get it.
Really? You saw me do it before? Yeah.
No, I'm saying because I remember you playing this before, dude. Right?
Yeah, but
Like before we were testing streaming, and it shouldn't be this hard, but for some reason, and it's like what Metal said, it's only in the Dreamcast version.
I was gonna say, yeah, this is like one of
oh,
those
got
annoying
it. Yeah. Oh, got it. Finally.
one of
Good.
those like annoying little things that they.
Yeah, I had to exploit it a little bit.
That is weird.
I had to jump up and then exploit it a little bit.
I wonder if that was like a bug or a glitch.
It is a bug.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's time to go to Casinopolis. So we're going to be experiencing some pinball mechanics. Both Sonic the
Sonic
Hedgehog
Spinball.
and Knights. Sonic
Pinball
Spinball.
all over.
Sonic
Like
Spinball.
that's another game that I enjoyed that I know not a lot of people do.
Oh, that spin-off?
Sonic
Yeah.
Spinball.
Yeah, that was a fun spin-off.
Like Sonic Spinball and actually Sonic Pinball Party too. But that was
yeah.
that was on the
Spinball's
GBA,
hard.
though. It is hard, but I played a lot of it, so I got used to it.
Yeah, but I do agree it's an underrated spin-off. From the
Listen, like
franchise.
I also really like the two pinball, I guess you could say, mini games in here too. The Sonic one and the Knights one. Especially the Knights
yeah.
one.
Like I do like it, but for like as a distraction, it would have been fine. But as the main crux of a level, I think that's
Yeah,
this is honestly one of the worst levels I played in Sonic Adventure.
it does bring everything to kind of a screeching halt. So.
Yeah, it does. Like honestly, Tails' section in Casinopolis is a better designed level.
Well, because that one's just like the what is it? The toilet. What is it?
Yeah,
the underground chase section.
Mhm.
Exactly, yeah. Whereas that says you have to go for this. Granted, it's a fun mini game, but it's an unnecessary mini game.
Unnecessary to the experience, basically.
Exactly, like it doesn't need to be the main crux of the entire level. You know what I mean?
No, technically, I think you don't need to earn 400 because you could technically cheese it. I think.
Oh
with
yeah,
only, like 100. I think.
Like how Kyle just did that with the Lightspeed Dash. Yeah.
Yeah, you can cheese it.
I don't know how lucky I got. How I was able to cheese that. But then
I don't
again,
know how you were able. Honestly, dude, I don't know how. I don't know what happened to begin with. That just was a weird bug.
I don't know, but we're through it. We don't need to worry about it.
Oh, true, but
Let's play some pinball. Which one do we got?
okay.
We got the traditional Sonic pinball machine.
Nice.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
We're not there yet.
I might be going into the whole. I might be going into the whole sewer level before I even expect it.
This section Star Child. No, it's not 2-player that I know of.
No,
it's not.
It's not. No.
Okay, we're in the bathroom. Get some more toilet paper.
Yep.
That's lovely. It takes you straight from a slot machine, a slot machine pinball game to, the toilets.
I know. That's very generous.
Oh, speaking of which, since you said that,
The toilet.
I knew that was coming.
Star Child said
I
bust.
expected that. So
Star Child said best in the chat. Dookie water, lol.
that's pretty much it. Yeah, because
Dookie.
it's kind of like that whole thing in Super Mario 64, how Hazy Maze Cave is actually the castle's septic system.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like all the noxious gas is like Peach's farts and stuff like that.
See, Nintendo doesn't like dark humor, right, guys?
I think it's all just unintentional.
I know, but it's like, yeah, guys, Nintendo doesn't like dick and fart jokes. Come on. Looks like Sega puts a lot of sewer-related stuff in here.
Well,
yeah, I mean, have you seen the recent Sonic games?
way too hold your handy.
That's the joke.
You suck, McBain.
Mm-hmm. Again, I like this franchise, but it's just like...
Whoa.
I don't think Sonic Team is the problem, but I think a couple key people within the studio is the problem, like we talked about earlier. Like
Takashi Iizuka, yeah.
Yeah, he needs to go.
The director of the more recent Sonic games, that too.
Mm-hmm. Because it's weird, like, I do agree, Kyle, like, the game you brought up prior, that was, at one point, exclusive to the Wii, Sonic Lost World.
Wii U with Sonic Lost World, but Sonic Colors with the Wii version.
Yeah, but that's what I'm getting. Like, they were good games, but I feel like Adventure had the best tone for future Sonic games. You know what I mean? Like, it was like smack dab right in the middle between lighthearted and dark-hearted, where these games can't tell which story they want to tell, which is the problem.
Yeah. Oh, I needed to get out of that sewer because of all that crap that I had to.
Oh, trust me, you're gonna be getting that shower quite some time. There's gonna be the next couple times.
Oh, I know.
We're gonna be here for a while, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
So
Star Child, the game last week had a sewer area too. Oh yeah, it did. The game that we
all
streamed.
games inevitably go into the
oh yeah, that it did. But of course, we can't forget about the infamous of all sewer levels, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES. You can't swim in the sewers.
Oh, yeah, even though they're turtles.
Perfect sense.
So we're playing the Knights pinball machine.
You know, speaking of re-releases, I am still shocked that this one hasn't had a full re-release.
Knights?
Yeah.
We did have that sequel on the Wii.
I was gonna say, yeah, there's the sequel on the Wii, and then it is actually on Steam, with improved graphics and everything, so it does look pretty nice.
I know, but it's
But
just
I would like to see like either like a full-on remake or like another one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez.
Would definitely be cool.
I mean, honestly, like I do feel like that Sonic team still has potential as a team. Granted, with all the problems they have inside with staff. That said, I would like to see him take a break on Sonic and return to their more forgotten IPs, like the aforementioned Knights, and another IP that have a fondness for, Rystar.
Oh, yes. Sonic Team's last game on the Sega Genesis.
Which is damn good.
Yeah, it is. Starchild said, did they ever make a Sonic fighting game? Yeah, they did. It was called
Yes.
Sonic the Fighters.
Sonic the Fighter,
Yes.
aka Sonic Championship, a arcade fighting game based on fighting Vipers. If
Yeah,
anybody's
he
ever
used the
played
same
that one.
engine as that in VF,
fighting.
right?
Yeah, as fighting Vipers, and basically imagine it like early Virtua Fighter, but kind of weird, and like with Sonic characters literally beating the shit out of each other.
The
Well, what
only
do you mean,
game where you
like-
can get molested by a green Howard the Duck named Bean
Yeah.
the Dynamite.
Well, that's the funny thing is they actually did bring him back from Dynamite Ducks, which was amazing.
I know. But
And then-
continue.
Yeah, and then eventually, like Bark, Bark and Bean showed up again in Sonic Mania, even though it wasn't technically them, but
True.
along with our buddy Knack the Weasel, aka Fang the Sniper
Yep, from Triple Trouble.
from Triple Trouble. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. It's an okay. It's definitely a little weird. Like especially if you're playing it like via.
I'm all white.
Like
The Sonic's all white. He's gone Super Saiyan.
oh yeah. Especially if you play it via the Sonic Gems collection,
Uh-huh.
like
Yeah.
on the GameCube, because that's probably the way most people have played it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Very
It's
true.
because it was included on there, along with Sonic R and Sonic CD. So
Can you feel the sunshine? Does
You know
it
what? I'm not
bright?
gonna lie.
that's
I
the thing.
would-
I'll let Jeff go. I'm sorry.
I would love to see, it's okay, man. I would see a modern Sonic Jam collection for Nintendo Switch. That would be nice.
Yeah, for any consoles really, that would definitely be kind of cool.
Oh yeah, don't take it wrong, but I just
like a definitive kind of
Wasn't
like everything
wasn't
like up to the Dreamcast era, basically.
Mhm.
wasn't Sonic Jam on the Sega Saturn just pretty much
Yeah.
a Genesis compilation?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
But I'm
And
saying like more of a modern, like what
yeah,
Metal-
kind of like a modern version of that, or like a modern version of like the Sonic Mega Collection,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
basically. Is like everything in there, plus like the stuff from Gems, plus like like I wouldn't necessarily put Sonic Jam in there because that'd be kind of redundant, but like
Yeah.
like Sonic R, the Sonic Adventure games, Sonic Shuffle, even though the computer's a cheating bastard in that.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, Sonic R would make sense because of the aforementioned Sonic Racing game that's coming out.
Yeah, like Sonic R, yeah, like, and especially because Sonic R actually has a very good soundtrack because it was
Yeah.
done by Richie Jock. And the songs were performed by T.J. Davis, so the songs in the game are actually good. So
And to be fair, like
for Sonic Racing.
I played
Yeah.
worse Sonic spin-offs. Like that doesn't even come close, to be honest.
like as a racing game, it's not great, but like I said, it has good music and it's a bit novel because you can play as the evil Tails doll, which is
Yes.
horrifying.
Evil Tails.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, the horrifying Tails doll, which is
Which
Pretty much the Sonic Paradox team on YouTube has pretty much brought into the limelight with their Flash animations.
Yep, I know what you're referring to. But it's kind of sad because, the prior games that came out exclusively for the Game Gear, Sonic Drift, were better games.
Sonic Drift 2.
We don't ever
yeah.
talk about Sonic Labyrinth, though.
Oh, God, no.
Here's the weird thing, is I actually did sort of like Sonic Labyrinth because I actually did own it back in the day for Game Gear.
Right.
As, like, in my case, like, obviously it's not a Sonic game because, you're intentionally slowed down.
Mm-hmm.
which doesn't make sense for a Sonic game, but as a puzzle kind of as a kind of a puzzle maze game, it's not bad. But as a Sonic game, it's shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, that makes complete sense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If taken on its own, like in a bubble, it's an okay like puzzle maze, but otherwise, yeah.
Well, to be fair, if you also think of that way too, it's kind of sad that people feel that way, because I feel like a Sonic-based puzzle game could work, just not the way it was conceived.
Funny you should say that.
Man.
Because, we learned, in the past couple years of Sega Sonic Brothers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
From the creator of Puyo Puyo,
Mhm.
of which an arcade prototype recently leaked and has been converted to the Genesis.
Sonic's levitating on the ground.
Is somebody actually...
Sonic's levitating. He's not standing on the ground.
He is levitating. Holy shit.
Yeah, he is.
Because somebody actually...
God.
Because like I said, they leaked one of the because this is a game they were actually going to make, but it failed location tests because... For whatever reason.
Oh, wait a minute. I want to set that down real quick because
got a
there's
hold
something I do
of
need to get over here.
the ROM of it. They dumped it, and somebody actually hacked it to work on Genesis hardware.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Star Child said in chat, I only have all the Genesis games. I got them pretty cheap at the game store here. And he also continued with, I have a Game Gear, lol.
Oh, that's cool, Star Child. Yeah.
Do they have a Sonic game where you can put clothes on him?
No.
Don't give Sonic Team a Gear, Star Child.
Not technically.
Actually, yeah, he does. The upcoming Mario and Sonic at the Olympics.
I was gonna
Really?
say
Yeah.
I was gonna say a mainline Sonic game. No, when you get into the spin-offs / crossover games.
Oh, come on.
Then that sort of. Because
Mhm.
I think what was it? Sonic and the Black Knight. You actually put on a gold suit of armor. I know that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if that counts as clothes or not. I
You
don't know
think
if
it
armor
would.
counts as clothes.
Yeah, that is weird what they did. It has to be a game-wide glitch regarding the light
The
speed.
light dash. Yeah. Like I said, yeah.
Oh,
this is
got
something
it. Got in there.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, this is something they definitely improved on in the director's cut because
Hmm.
they just make you follow the line of rings all the way to the end, no matter where.
Yeah, and you keep your momentum
it.
going with that
Because
speed.
it's weird, because I remember getting this game back in '99 when the system launched in September, and I remember having the same damn issue that Kyle's currently having with
Yeah.
feedback.
Crying? I'm not crying. What you talking about, Willis?
Well, at least, the American
fine.
version has better animation models than the original Japanese one.
True.
Because
I didn't say you were crying, dude. What?
I thought you said I thought you said that that you said you had the same damn problem, and then you said that Kyle's crying over, and I was like, I'm not crying. What you talking about?
No, I said this is the same exact problem I had back in '99 when the game launched, dude.
Right, but I thought you'd. Never mind.
No,
Never
you
mind.
misheard.
Never mind. Are you able to control Tails on here? Star Child says, yes, you do, but he has his own storyline. Star Child.
Yeah, the scenario he has, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird, because, both this game and Mario 64 missed a huge opportunity by having co-op.
True.
I'm still confused of why they'd never had Luigi as an option, like a playable option in
Oh, you're not gonna go
Mario
on those rocks.
I'm a Luigi. Nobody care about me.
That's sad but true, and the sad thing is he's the better brother.
Yeah, he jumps higher, and he
As an actual character arc.
yes, he does. When it comes to Luigi's mention.
Mm-hmm. He has actual personality, unlike Mario, who is always the hero. Or is he?
I own
The hero with a blank slate, pretty much.
Yeah. Which again is not a problem, but it's just like when this thing that sucks in regards to gaming in the modern sense is like people expect more with gaming, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm not saying the context of cinematic experience, but sharper writing in regards to that, you know what I mean?
Right.
Now, don't take it wrong. I'm not saying that freaking Mario should take a heat from like Naughty Dog or freaking Santa Monica Studio over at Sony, but try to add some, try a little add a little depth like they almost did with Super Mario Galaxy. You know what I mean?
True.
Star Child said I usually use Luigi on Mario Kart. I like playing as Luigi. Who doesn't?
Hey, Luigi, he's the cool one.
Mm-hmm.
And, until the past few years, he was kind of the eternal underdog of the Mario franchise, but that mantle, I guess, is now passed to Waluigi.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course.
Which will never get love, respect, or game from Nintendo ever.
Which is funny, since he was intentionally created as like a shitty, evil version of Luigi, whose name is literally just Bad Luigi.
Yeah, he literally is Luigi's.
But people just seem to love Waluigi just because of how much Nintendo kind of doesn't give a shit about him.
I think the reason why they like Waluigi so much was because of how much Proton John actually made the character more well received in his streams, and in whatever the running guys does.
I guess, yeah. Plus, like I said, he has that underdog thing that Luigi used to have. So
Yeah.
always being in somebody else's shadow.
He's always under Wario's shadow, Waluigi, even though they seem to be buddy-buddy regardless.
That's the confusing thing, too, because I think, the original implication were that they were brothers, but then later it was retconned to, no, they're just, partners, partners in crime, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it would make sense if they were to me, it'd make more sense if they were brothers, because then they'd be more of a mirror of Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, which was the entire point of their creation to begin with.
Yeah. And, well, at least we never got Waru Peachy.
Oh.
Yes.
Which is a thing that might have happened, but then they shit-canned, because... Yeah, an evil version of Peach.
What the hell just happened?
It's
Metal,
called...
if you're able to, please clip that.
Oh, man.
It's called Sega Quality Control.
Yeah! Sega was always good, right?
Man, I just took a flight to... I just took a flight all the way to E3.
I know, right? And people like to complain about the Saturn being the worst console. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Dreamcast and it has some great games, but... this just shows proof that when you just rush your game, it just shows, man.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Get on the icicle. We'll get through it. Trust me, we will.
We will make it!
Or die trying.
Yep.
Man, Cows, you are missing some fun stuff right now.
Publish.
Speaking of which, hey, welcome to the party, Party Cows.
Cow-sama!
Yes.
You missed a lot of good things while we were streaming. Don't worry, our buddy over here, Metal, has taken actual clips this time.
Yeah, I clipped the two most recent interesting occurrences in this game.
And that's saying it nicely.
Way too nicely.
I came back from a party, so it wasn't so bad. Don't feel bad for me.
Yeah, I just saw it. It almost happened again.
Yeah, it almost happened, but I was able to get some leverage that time.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad for me. I was at a party.
A Mario party.
Literally.
My nephews had I call them my nephews, but like I explained, they're my cousins, but
right.
they're basically, anyways, they had a Mario themed party.
Hey, but look at the bright side. At least for future holidays.
Did I not jump on the frickin'...
Well, now I know. I could have got Mario toys.
Glitch number 3!
Metal, flip that, please.
Superman.
Did the game freeze?
It better not have.
Did the game work?
No.
No, game, don't do this to me now.
Fun fact about the Sega Dreamcast. Games were easily scratched.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, they were. Oh, jeez.
Well, you know how I found out the hard way? By that little tidbit you just shared, Jerry?
Why?
For my copy of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis that I used to have back in the day.
I can't believe this.
By the way, while whatever's going on gets reconfigured, I got a funny story from that party about games.
Oh, I gotta hear it.
So, a lot of since it was my younger nephew's party, a lot of kids his age were there.
Yeah.
And my other cousin, his actual uncle,
Mm-hmm.
you know, his put on games for them to play, and the only game they asked for was Fortnite.
Oh god.
Oh,
And you know what's the funny part is like he was telling me, he was like, I don't play this. I was like, yeah, I know. I don't play it either. He's like, I literally never touched this game or touched the download button. Only for them I put it here. As soon as those kids left, he said, you know what the first thing I'm gonna do, right? I'm like, what? Delete Fortnite. And we both fist bumped.
He's like, no, you should have like patted him on the shoulder saying, good boy.
Select a file.
Today you have truly become a man.
boy.
Nuggets.
Select a character.
Okay, let's get back to see if we can actually get back to Sonic.
You're like me, Jerry. Like, you don't hate the popularity of the game. It's just you don't understand it, right?
I don't get what. And then, my other nephew. Like, I have two of them, right?
Yes.
The older one, after everyone left, he was still around.
Mm-hmm.
For a little bit longer. And then he got to play, and I never seen the game in action, but I finally got to see captivating gameplay of Roblox.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
I was like,
I am so sorry.
And I also got to hear 3 times in a row, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. I'm like, why is it that my younger cousins are all like...
Nobu?
Oh, Lord.
Nobu?
Yeah. Jerry, that was clearly what was going on in your mind during that entire time of that party, right? Nobu.
Yeah, like, oh my god, I get to hear Gucci Gang and I get to see Fortnite and Roblox.
I see this your own personal hell, huh, Jerry?
The train headed for the
Alright,
let's.
we're gonna have to go through Ice Cap stage again, but hopefully it won't lock on us. If it does, then we're in big trouble.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da. We'll play the PS3 version. I'm sorry, Witcher 1. Which is pretended Dreamcast, yeah.
Yeah, we can pretend it's Dreamcast and go to the PS3 version, since I do have the PS3 version.
Say nothing happened.
I see the chat now, Star Child. First thing I see, hashtag Gucci Gang.
Gucci Gang.
Gucci Gang. Gucci Gang.
Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci
Thanks,
Gang.
Star Child. Thanks.
You're a true friend.
Yeah. Jerry, why you been friends for 20 years, huh? You know, if it wasn't him, it would have been me, right?
Mystic Ruins. Ah, man. I like this. Yeah. Oh,
the song for the Mystic Ruins. Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Actually, I do like it. I like making fun of it.
It's very appropriate.
It just feels very natural, basically.
I like both liking it and making fun of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's having a seizure, guys.
Sounds like Chief Thunder's stage in Killer Instinct.
Well, let's hope for less, game-breaking glitches this time.
Yeah, let's hope.
Probably
let's
not.
Hope.
Probably not, but we'll try.
Again, let's hope.
Yeah. Oh no, you're in the ice part now. Yeah.
Yeah. Ice Cap stage which returns from Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Yeah.
But you don't get. I was just gonna mention, but without that cool music that was done by Michael Jackson's buddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was by actually one of Michael Jackson's buddies who he had a band, and you could actually hear his band's version with lyrics, too.
Oh really?
I actually prefer the Sonic version, just instrumental.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of Sonic 3, my favorite song in that is actually the Lava Reef Zone.
Oh yes, Lava
That's a
Reef.
good-
That is a really good one.
That is a good one.
Well, no, wait, that was Knuckles. Never mind.
Well, it counts. Sonic
Or no,
3
oh no,
counts.
actually, no, I guess it wasn't. I guess it was Sonic 3. I guess for me, it would be Flying Battery.
There you go.
That's
With
good. Yeah.
pretty funky music. Like, I really
My-
love the music
my
of Flying
favorite-
Battery.
My favorite is Hydro City.
Oh, well, Hydro City.
Off
It's
topic, but
Another classic.
off topic, but since you brought up Hydro City, my brain linked it with this game. Hey, remember Hydro Thunder?
Yes,
Yep.
I do.
Who doesn't?
actually.
Hydro Thunder. That's how I wrote it. I used to
3,
play.
2, 1, go, go, go!
I used to play the arcade version of that a lot.
Yep.
I also play the arcade version of all the cruising games a lot.
Nice.
Like a lot of games, I actually have more memories of playing the arcade than
I'm kind of similar depending on the game, though.
Yeah,
you know what I
exactly.
mean? Like me, I remember playing, what is it, Cruisin', what is it, Alcatraz Edition? In the arcade as opposed to, like, on the N64. Because
Oh yeah.
I actually used to go somewhere that used to have, like, the original machine, and then it was upgraded to, the Rock Edition. Or whatever it's called, Alcatraz Edition.
Star Child brought in the chat,
Let's
or the
hope
other.
I don't go into the abyss again.
Say it again, Jeff.
Star Child said in the chat, or
I
the
did go
other.
into the abyss again, or about to.
Panel to jump. It may even help.
Dead in the Water, which was for PS1. I actually remember that game.
Yep.
Oh!
I got past it again.
Yeah, I see.
Oh.
I prevailed this time. Now I better
Nice.
prevail with
Let's see if
the.
Sonic actually jumps on the snowboard this time.
Good luck.
Yeah, I hope so.
Or if he
Come
just
on,
stands there
jump.
and gets killed by the avalanche like a
Jump!
doofus.
Jump! You stupid hedgehog!
Oh, what? That reminds me. I wasn't streaming this, but you saying that, you dumb hedgehog, reminds me of when I was yelling at Neo Tengu.
Yep.
I said, you cheating.
Oh,
Man.
Died again.
That's happened to me, actually. That
No,
glitch.
he didn't die. Wait,
The-
I have to ask.
It
Soft
never
lock.
start.
It's soft
Yeah,
lock
the
again?
snowboard part. Yeah, it's soft lock.
Oh man.
Damn.
mm.
I think we might have an extraordinarily bugged copy of this game.
Yeah.
Defective.
Yeah. Defective.
Well then, let's pretend and let's boot up the PS3 version.
Exactly.
I'm afraid we'll have to. So,
Oh, well.
yeah, we'll be right back, guys.
Dude.
do need to fix that screen real quick. The gameplay screen.
Oh, man. Speaking of, I'll be right back.
Take your time, man.
Oops. Get that back to its resolution. Okay, here we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're alive. We're alive.
Thank you, Shredder. When he says, "It's alive!"
I was thinking more of Johnny Five from freaking
from Short Circuit.
Short
Yeah.
circuit.
I'm alive.
Can you believe they actually had the thought of actually rebooting that but making it more dark and grim?
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Like that's what Short Circuit needs.
Yeah, exactly.
Short Circuit.
You mean this happy movie? Yeah, we're not. It doesn't need to be happy anymore.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
You know, it was dark moments, but even then, it wasn't.
I think that's the problem. What today's movie makers in Hollywood doesn't realize is that there needs to be a balance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's what Short Circuit had. Yeah.
Kind of like what we talked about, like the early DCEU, right, dude?
Yep.
All right.
Like and don't take me wrong, I like those movies, but yeah.
We're playing the more polished version since we're no longer going to be going to the Dreamcast version.
Oh, a Star Shot said, or batteries not included. Yep, I remember that.
Yeah.
Batteries not included.
Yep.
The downside is we have to start from square one, but the bright side, you won't probably have all the issues and bugs that you had.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh God, no, I won't. But it's just the
Because-
controls maybe a little
because
wonky
there-
at times.
I don't know if you remember, but you remember how broken the Lightspeed Dash was in the original version of Sonic Adventure?
Oh yeah.
You should have seen how bad it was that Kyle was trying to get the basic stuff, right, dude?
Yes.
Like there were times he couldn't even make the friggin' board to get the upgrade, right, dude?
Right.
Back.
Hey, welcome back, man.
Thanks.
Oh, I can
Can we
just skip.
start over again?
Yeah, we're gonna. No, I can skip over the cutscenes.
Yeah, yes, we saw him. Yeah.
I mean, at least that's the only negative. Like granted, you have to start again, but it should be a more snappier time.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, you know where to go, what to do, and yeah, you
Exactly.
just skip cutscenes.
Yeah.
And again, the reason why that we were behind was because all those bugs and glitches that were
Yeah.
in this version.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that shiny model.
I gotta see these glitches when put them in the Discord when you get the chance, Jeff.
I
Oh,
will.
we will.
Yeah,
Again,
like I said,
very much.
I clipped all three of them.
And again, thank you very much, Metal.
Yeah.
I went into a red abyss with the first glitch.
Doing the Lord Druk.
Oh, a red abyss. That sounds interesting.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. When you see the clip,
it is
you
very interesting.
It is when you see what happens.
Gracias.
the
'Cause
nada.
It needs to be seen.
No, I got my food here. It's rarity that I eat. I usually go away. I am going away, but I won't be away.
Right. No, we got what you're saying, dude.
Usually I mute and I leave. This time I'm just muting.
It's not. Nah.
I'm just muting because I technically already ate over
Oh,
there.
yeah. You
So
just
I'm-
came back from a party, dude. So yeah.
This is my
At least there's a benefit to playing this game on the HD versions.
I don't know- I don't
it
know- I
actually
don't know
looks
what it-
good, and it's in 60 frames a second.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's good.
That
I don't know
is.
what you call this. Second dinner.
Or actual dinner.
Extra dinner. No, actual dinner was the one before.
Okay,
Winner.
never mind.
Lenner.
I'll see you at Lupper.
Okay.
Well, what about second breakfast?
Yes.
And then
Luncheon,
Aragorn just
Tea
leaves.
time, dinner, supper.
Oh, it reminds me of that other Simpsons quote. It's like, I'll see you at brunch. What's brunch? It's not quite breakfast. It's not quite lunch, but you get a good meal.
And you get a slice of cantaloupe at the end.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to remember which melon it was.
Cantaloupe.
It was cantaloupe.
I remember, yeah, it was cantaloupe.
Oh, hey, Jerry. I got something very impressive you need to hear with your ears.
Yes! Shut up.
We'll get a lot of use out of that one, I think.
I know.
Oh yeah,
especially
we will.
during E3.
Oh yes.
Especially with Bethesda.
E3 will be the shrinking woman. Us saying shut up. It'll be us.
No, the shrinking one would be Todd Howard.
Yeah.
I said E3 in general. You know.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Also, I speaking of Todd Howard, before I came here, I was
What
able to
about
read
him?
about people who played Elder Scrolls Blades.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How it's really, really generic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I still they said like, yo, if you just want to waste an hour or two, it's fine. Just don't expect it to be great.
It's literally, it's fine. It's fine.
It just works.
Unlike
No,
other
it
Bethesda
doesn't,
games.
you
It
big
actually,
coward.
It actually works.
That's scary that it actually works.
The thing is that that's just it. It
It works.
It works.
That's it.
It's not anything groundbreaking. It's just
I know.
Todd Howard will be a shrinking woman after he goes to jail. Sorry, jail. Anyway, let me eat. I'll mute it. I'll still be here.
Hey, they'll be great butt buddies with freaking Randy Pitchford, huh?
Oh yeah, they're butt buddies to the max. Just like how Pissed Jose and what's his name are butt buddies. That I made mention
Doritos
at E3.
Pope?
No, not Doritos Pope. But it's a who did I think he was another Hispanic person who's a YouTube gamer or so I can't remember. Oh, I think it was him and but the Next Gen 720 or whatever.
Oh, him, that idiot.
Yeah,
Are you talking about Zaire?
I guess I can't remember. I'd have to watch that time when I think we were watching either the Xbox or the PlayStation press conference when I made it was or Bethesda's press conference. It was when I made when I said that somebody and Angry Joe were butt buddies.
Yeah, because I do remember. I'm trying to recall which one you did refer to. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just I'm having trouble. Which one?
Well, you can look it up, Jeff, if you want to.
Yeah. I mean, I will in due time. You know what I mean?
I think it was Bethesda's 2016 press conference, if I remember correctly.
Cool. When I have the chance to, I'll definitely check things out.
You're welcome.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing.
Oh man, I need to stretch.
But anyways, so
I'm gonna get something to drink. So you guys talk for a second.
okay. So yeah, the Dreamcast the director's cut version. Now that I played this, I take back everything I said about the Dreamcast version being the superior version.
Well, I think it has less, game-destroying bugs.
True.
Not none, just less.
Mm-hmm. But still, I can't believe we had to resort to this when we should be strictly be remaining on Dreamcast material.
Well,
but
sometimes it's just how it falls.
But then again, we will play Shenmue 2 on the Xbox when we get to that.
Yeah. Well, we'll try OG hardware, but that doesn't work out, and there's like a re-release or something available. I guess we'll just, should bad things happen, like in this case.
Oh yeah, bad things happen like nothing.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, here comes proctologist Eggman again.
But, gotta love how you can literally just savage the first boss just with smashing, the homing attack.
Mm-hmm. I honestly did not know you could do that until, more recent times.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could just destroy Eggman, in a few seconds, once he hits the ground.
Yep. When game-breaking bugs actually work well in your favor. That's one of them.
No, Star Child, there's no level select.
No, there's not everything's not linear. It's all open world based.
It's all connected via hubs.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Yep.
So yeah, Yeah, it's not like the earlier games where you could just like put in a level select code. It's that you have to actually go to a location and then like enter the level.
Exactly.
Like like obviously if we were to crack open like the debug menu or something, I'm sure we could do that.
I fell off the stage.
Wah wah wah.
But that wasn't the game's fault. That was my fault that time.
Okay, I'm unmuted now.
Oh, welcome back.
It's true. Yeah, it's the thing we want to play at original hardware, but that's the thing. Unfortunately, these games they get old and they'll get scratched, broken, just rust. You know.
Yeah. In this case.
Over time. It's not really our fault. It's just old technology.
No, it's just a fact of gaming.
Yep.
True.
Sega Saturn games recently.
If I have to get the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure game on the PS3, you know, that's through the PlayStation Network, then we'll definitely do that, and we'll count that as our Dreamcast playthrough of that game.
And I'm back, guys. Sorry for the short delay. I had to check out how my cat was doing.
Oh, welcome back.
And there's echo.
There's echo.
Okay, I'll fix that. Give me a second.
Okay. And Scooby. Wait, what were we talking about?
Old game. If I have to get JoJo's Bizarre Adventure off the PlayStation Network, that's based off the arcade and Dreamcast original, then I'll definitely do that.
Yeah.
So that way we can actually play that.
Hence why emulation is such a gray area, because it's like, oh, you didn't pay for these games, but a lot of these games.
I paid for a legit copy of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and it was sent to me damaged.
Hey guys, is that better?
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah, no echo. Yep.
I just had to jump out and jump back into the call.
I'm saying that like emulation's such a great, because like sometimes it's like, oh, you use emulators, and sometimes it's like, yeah, I get it legally, like, but at the time, it's like, but a lot of these games you can't play. They're too damaged or like.
And Grant, well, this is emulation. This is official emulation through a console.
Well, this one's official, but I mean, like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, but I agree with you.
That's why even unofficial is such a gray area, because a lot of these games they're not preserved any other way.
Yeah, I know. We were just talking about this like literally an hour ago.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
How game companies, especially in the 80s and 90s, kind of had no kind of concept of preservation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a shame because.
Yeah.
And like we brought up the sad thing about the original release with Sonic Adventure. The reason why I feel like it's aged horribly, just like Mario 64, is because those two respective games were made with both consoles and the respective consoles they were made in mind, like i.e. Super Mario with the Nintendo 64 controller and Sonic Adventure with the Sega Dreamcast controller, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But Star Child says he has JoJo on his arcade box, which I heard Japan had those arcade emulator boxes that like what Star Child has. Japan, it was illegal to buy them until just now.
Really? Why is that, dude?
Until recently, yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the laws there were just recently changed.
You know, that's messed up that we have more. Like, that's the weird thing. We just have an equally screwed up copyright system as Japan does.
Yeah.
But we're more laid back to a degree.
Yeah.
Again, not fully, but we're more laid back than Japan.
There's things where they're more lax on and we're not, and there's things where they're less lax on and we are. Yeah.
It's weird. It's really weird.
Like both sides cannot find a good middle ground. Both countries.
No.
I mean,
which is not that hard when you really think about it.
It shouldn't be. It isn't.
But for some happen reason, it is.
Star Child said he also has JoJo All-Star Battle.
Yeah, which I think that's what's based off the arcade and Dreamcast version, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. The All-Star Battle was that PS3 one.
Yeah, I know, but wasn't there one that came out?
With the prior one in regards to the arcade box.
Oh yeah, that one is the one that Kyle tried to get on Dreamcast. Which and Dreamcast is the better version because the PS1 version is still good, but you just look at the two and you know night and day. Like the PS1 version is missing colors, let alone animation. Colors.
Well, like to clarify, it's kind of like how Capcom was back in the day, Saturn ports and PS1 ports, right?
Exactly. the PS1 version of JoJo was also another game that the port for PS1 was that Street Fighter vs. X-Men, Marvel vs. Capcom 1.
There we go. Yeah, that's much better.
See, this game actually works.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Yeah, there it goes.
And all of that, it has a more smoother frame rate because even though it's 60, I'm sorry, but that Sonic Adventure game that you were playing, dude.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like it was at 60. It felt like it was at 30.
Oh,
well, this was true.
Before we have to go back to Casinopolis, let's just say hi to the old man, the old man statue.
Yes.
Let's.
Yes. You mean the best feature of Sonic Adventure?
We're going on an adventure, a Sonic adventure with the old man.
Ah.
Darn it, Barbara.
Wait, what?
The Dreamcast version is 2D. All-Star Battle on PS3D.
Yeah.
Oh, All-Star Battle. Okay.
All-Star Battle's a 3D one that was Namco did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Not Capcom. Yeah, Namco.
Okay, old man, you wait right there until I get back.
Are you gonna exploit this again?
We're gonna take him into Casinopolis, even though he's just gonna disappear once we get there.
You know, the pads have changed different locations.
Oh yeah, they did. Mm-hmm.
Because on the Dreamcast, on the opposite side.
Yep.
As well as the fact the light dash actually works.
Yeah.
In this version.
Which is weird. Like, it doesn't work for Dick in the freaking Dreamcast version, the original version,
yeah.
But in this revised version, it works completely fine.
Yeah, like whatever the issue was, they obviously fixed it.
Well, again, I'm assuming and suspecting from what we were playing just a couple minutes ago. Yeah, as much as we love Sonic Adventure, you cannot tell me that game was rushed.
Of course. I mean, that's what Sega was most infamous for, was that they kept rushing their games.
They wanted it to be a launch title so bad, yeah.
Well, which again, I understand, because Sonic is a household, IP for Sega.
Let's go gambling, old man, even though we have to say goodbye here.
But at the same time, they kind of screwed themselves over because, I mean, have you guys heard of Soccer Stream?
Oh, yeah, let me see. I'm looking for the old man.
I remember all
the precursor to Sonic Adventure, basically.
Magazines back in the day, and I remember being really hyped off of what little they showed, because it sounded and looked like an amazing game, and then it never happened.
Yeah.
And we learned later why.
Because we can fake Yuji Naka for it.
I remember
the guy who Peter Moore gave the middle finger towards.
Which is funny when you think of that in context.
That reminds me of when I was excited for a certain game called Streets of Rage 4.
Oh, you mean the OG Streets of Rage 4 that we never got?
Yes, the one that turned into
Fighting Force.
Yeah.
I still like Fighting Force, but man, Streets of Rage, man, what they had originally looked a lot cooler.
That's how you can tell back in the day when Sega was becoming arrogant, because they didn't want their IP on another console.
Yeah.
And speaking of Streets of Rage 4, they still have not announced platforms for that game at PAX.
You would think.
It's playable, but not. They don't know what it's for.
Yeah, I know, right?
Knowing Sega, it'll probably be for everything.
Well,
true.
You know what I mean?
Hopefully.
PC, Switch,
Speaking of,
Xbox, PS4, etc.
I downloaded and played that Fexel game, the Fighting EX Layer Alpha for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't have much. It doesn't have much mode, but it's actually pretty fun because you just tap and you It actually works. You can actually draw the Hadoken motion and do a Hadoken.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's cool.
You draw a Dragon Punch motion, he'll do a Dragon Punch.
Who knew it would be of all people Africa who gets the freaking fight
thing is, it seems to only just have a survival mode at the moment, but
I know, but still, isn't that funny that all people
Akira did a proper mobile fighting? I know, right? Oh god, that mobile Street Fighter 4, remember that?
Yes.
It's garbage.
Like, putting a virtual joystick they should have just done what Arika did, where you just tap and
tap to hit, and
because it's still basically the same game, but
it is literally
the controls are for mobile. It's like, yeah.
But you guys think that one's bad? You guys remember the the wonderful mobile version of MVC2.
Oh God, you had that. Didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
You poor soul.
he had that, and I remember Jeff telling me, "Don't get it, Jerry." I'm like, "Why? Don't
It's
get
trash.
it." Yeah, and I was like, oh, "All right." Then
It
he
is
showed-
trash.
I was like, "Oh yeah, thanks for the warning, Jeff."
You
Golly,
poor,
I-
poor
Stuff
soul.
like I did,
What?
dude.
By the way, why does this look like a proper Sonic spinball?
I know, right?
We're
know.
That's what I was saying. Is
We're in Knight's Land right now, Jerry.
yeah, I know that. Like that's the sad thing is, I would really love them to do another one. Like
Yeah, I like the idea a lot, Sonic Spinball, but man, yeah, the take
the
like
game
this-
itself was a bit hard.
Yeah, this version,
This version, yeah, was pretty.
I like how it's just a mini game, but this is actually way better than.
It's fun, yeah. And I will admit that Sonic Pinball Party for the GBA is actually pretty good too, because that's just a pretty simple pinball game for a handheld that has both a Sonic and a Knights table as well.
Oh,
so-
by the way, Jeff, speaking
Yeah.
of pinball, I just remembered something.
Yeah.
Round 1 has pinball too.
Really?
nice,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It has a Star Wars pinball machine.
nice.
Does it have the South
Yeah.
Park one?
I don't know.
Because that was actually a pretty good pinball machine.
Oh, another good one. If we're speaking of pinball machines, was my personal favorite, the Twilight Zone one.
I think they do have that one.
Oh, nice.
I think, or maybe I'm just getting your hopes up, but I feel like they do. Star Child said, "I have Fighting Force. You could use everything as a weapon." Yup, you could actually. I remember that.
Don't
Yup,
care.
I still have it on my Vita, Fighting Force 1,
Oh, nice.
because there was a part 2, and
Yeah, and it did not do anything about fighting. It was more
Yeah.
of a shooter.
yeah, exactly. It
Which is
changed
weird.
everything. Star Child says he played the Lethal Weapon pinball machine before.
Oh, yeah. Man,
Did you-
in the 80s and 90s, Williams was on their A game with freaking pinball conversions.
Did you have to eat dog biscuits for power ups while you were playing that?
Keep in mind that was part 3.
That was, yeah.
Spells
I
Lethal
don't know.
Weapon.
I don't remember, to be honest.
I'm just being sarcastic.
No, 'cause- yeah, I guess Mel did.
No, because I really don't remember, because, like,
Oh, of
that
course.
pinball game?
How can you do that in a pinball?
Oh, they'll find a way. They'll find a way.
They'll find a way to put
And
dog.
I'm pretty sure it was based off the first one.
Yeah.
You know, the one with Gary Busey.
The one where Mel Gibson showed his true self.
But still, you can hardly believe that Gary Busey went to the college where I'm from.
I know, right?
Hi, I'm Gary Busey. That's what he
You know
just
the
says last
the
maniacally.
sad thing is, you guys remember a couple years back that people wanted Tommy Wiseau to play the freaking Joker?
Oh, jeez.
Oh god.
Come on, you know what'd been a better choice for the Joker? If we're going that low? Gary Busey.
Well, yes. Because he's a real life psychopath.
Exactly! Tommy Wiseau, however, is just an idiotic nutcase.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference.
Star Child said, "Nah, the ball shooter was a gun, and it made gunshots." That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, I do remember. It's funny enough, I do remember that.
Da-da-da-da-da. Sonic is going through the Twilight Zone right now, actually.
Yes, he
I know.
is.
Oh,
Yeah, you should have seen him. He was all in white, so he was going Super Saiyan.
Yeah, he was.
We are controlling transmission.
Oh,
Well, we actually
you're-
are, but
You're making me
Yeah.
think of Killer Instinct right now, dude, with that song.
that's
Controlling
that's
transmission.
actually
Oh, yeah.
that was actually the Outer Limits. But
I was about to say, yeah.
Star Child likes the new Joker trailer. He said.
Yeah, it looks. It
I
does
haven't
look very
seen it
good.
yet.
You
It
know,
looks good.
With Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker.
Mhm. Now, the reason why I want to see is because you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of the Joker character, but if it does well, that means future attempts at more live action, Elseworld stories. I mean,
Uh-huh.
think, who would love to see a live action Batman Gotham by Gaslight movie? Or better yet, if we can't have it in the in continuity, how about a live-action Batman Beyond movie under the Elseworlds banner?
Oh, that'd be cool.
With Terry McGinnis as Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And Terry Bogard as Robin.
And also the penultimate movie that should have happened a decade ago, and we almost probably got Superman Red Sun.
Oh
yes.
yeah,
Soviet Superman,
Russia,
basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In Mother Russia, man supers you.
Yep.
Come on, let's get out of this stage so we can go into Ice Cap Zone.
Mm-hmm.
Get revenge, finally. Yes.
Yeah, get revenge on the snowboards.
Damn straight. Finally surf down that mountain.
You know, that's funny thing. That is the first time ever saw that glitch happen live.
Batman. So I call Star Child Batman. Oh my god, Jeff, you read it because my dyslexia is
Star Child. I just like normal Batman stuff. I don't like all that sideshow stuff. I can respectfully understand where Star Child is coming from, but at the same time, it's just I don't like how DC plays it safe with their in continuity. If you get what I'm saying. Like, I do agree. Like, you know, Batman should never kill because of his, you know, not because of his one kill rule, but just because of how he is as a character just doesn't feel right. Where, as Superman, yeah, he has killed, unlike Batman. And he's killed...
But the thing with Superman is that he'll only kill if it's necessary.
The only option, yeah.
You ever heard of Mr. Mix's Pit Lick? No, because I do my job. Exactly. Star Chef says, I do have a Batman suit, though, and I like when Batman kills. I think it's hilarious myself.
It is, but
I don't mind.
I think that's the biggest problem. Like, we've talked about this before, too, and I think that's the biggest problem with BVS, is that one particular scene near the end of the movie, there has to be context, dude, you know what I mean? Like, you know it works?
Or just have him be, or just say, this is a movie about Batman, the original Batman. What do you mean? We're talking Golden Age, baby. And that one could kill for no reason, because that one was a psychopath.
I know.
That one killed and bragged about it.
Hey, Jerry, you know who could fake that politician? The supposed creator, Bob Kane. Yeah. Like, seriously, dude, I hate when people say...
Golden Age Batman, an actual... Because I read it, because it was free on DC's app for a bit. Original Golden Age Batman said, and I quote, punches a dude into a vat of acid and says, and I quote, a fitting end for his kind.
Yep.
Well, Golden Age Batman also did, you know, some other questionable stuff. Like, what is he hung that one dude from the bat plane, and then...
Yeah.
And he knocked a guy off a bell tower in the 1989 Batman movie.
You know what they should do? Since they do Thomas Wayne, because you're right, Bruce Wayne shouldn't kill. They should make Golden Age Batman, or Bruce Wayne should kill, like, if it's absolute deep love. But anyway,
just make it Thomas Wayne.
Yeah, as I say, make Golden Age Batman.
Like, if you really want to do a Flashpoint movie, show the past of, you know, Thomas Wayne being Batman in that universe. That makes sense.
And he could
go that dark.
Make a Golden Age thing and make it and instead of straight up saying it's Bruce, say it's Thomas.
Yeah.
The Golden Age, and that, like, why is this Batman actually killing? Oh no, that's not Bruce, that's Thomas. He's the one who kills and then brags.
Starchild says, I liked when he killed the fat guy in Batman Returns by putting a bomb on his stomach and pushing him into a hole.
He forgot the best thing. After putting that bomb in his stomach, he smiled.
Yeah, he did.
And then threw him down.
Yeah, he got his great meme smile.
Yep.
I liked it when he burned that clown to death with the Batmobile.
I know, right? Like, but you know what really pisses me off, and I gotta think YouTuber High Top Films. I strongly recommend people follow his channel because he's very good at what he does. He explains the thing that I have a problem with the Tim Burton movies, and Tim Burton specifically. Like, I like Tim Burton as a director, but there is no way in hell do I do believe that he's ever touched a comic book and read a comic book in his dang life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he doesn't look like he has. Oh, hey, Tails.
Well, because here's the thing. Like, I remember the introductory of, the second reprint of Killing Joke saying, and I quote, the dark, this book was the book that made me fall in love with comics, and he basically so-called used that influence of the Killing Joke in Batman '89. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which again was a problem. Like, that's my biggest problem. Like, I like Tim Burton's movies, but you should never get a director who doesn't understand the character at all.
Star Child said, I looked for a video of that clown getting caught on fire, but I couldn't find it.
Oh. Well, he did get caught on fire in that movie, that's for sure.
I mean, it would think it'd be easy because it's literally the opening of Batman Returns.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like Batman '89 and Batman Returns for what they are, but it's just... I really don't feel like we've truly gotten that, actual Batman movie yet. You know what I mean? Like, there were times we've gotten so close, but...
So close, especially with Ben Affleck as Batman. That was the only thing that's closest to actual Batman that we got before.
I would actually argue Val Kilmer as a Batman in Batman Forever. Because here's the thing. I know a lot of people will find this weird, but unlike Batman '89 and Batman Returns, Batman Forever felt like a live-action episode of Batman animated series.
Well, yeah, because it's campy.
Or Batman 66. Star Child says the first two Batman movies are untouchable.
I would agree in tone, but apparently from what I found out from Tim really screwed up the vision of the scriptwriter Sam Hamm.
That's not his name. Come on.
And that's his actual name. But in all seriousness, he was the one. Like the writer did not make the joke.
All right, Ice Cap, here we come.
His parents. That was Tim Burton.
Ice Cap song.
It's time to get our 1080 Cool Borders gig going on here.
All right, let's go. Let's see about
that avalanche.
I'm praying to both Cthulhu and the spaghetti monster above to see if this works.
You should be praying to B-God. That's who you should be praying towards. B-God told you nothing.
And the purple powerhouse.
I'm not touching that.
Juice make sugar.
I'm not touching. I'm not touching any of that because
obvious reasons. We get it, dude. Don't worry. We get it, dude.
But Star Child says they should make a Sonic game where he can wear different clothes and even I actually kind of like that idea where he says and even superhero clothes because that actually gives me an idea like clothes are his power up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Actually, that's actually a neat gimmick.
You would think they would do that.
Mario has the different suits in Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Especially with how many times that Sonic is supposedly has copied from Mario.
Hey, by the way, if you guys get Fate Grand Order, let me know.
God, you think Sonic would get impaled from that?
I know, right?
Oh God, dang! Just going up and down that. Gosh, he'd be shish kebab numerous times.
He's because he's a cartoon character, which is what Ernest even says in Ernest Rides Again. Ernest actually says, they ask, how did you not die from all that? And Ernest says, I would be dead if I wasn't this close to being a cartoon character.
See? You know what the sad thing is? Ernest is better at breaking the fourth wall than Deadpool.
Yeah. He actually says,
I didn't know that loot glitch was in the DX version too, huh?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Or even just a multiplayer Sonic game where you can customize his appearance.
Okay,
that could work.
Sonic,
get on your snowboard and get moving.
Especially for all the Dave the Heek-Hoogs out there.
Yes.
Now get snowboarding. Finally.
Yes.
Like how it should.
Yay!
Yay! We're finally here.
Congratulations!
Yay, we're finally
Congratulations! We made it to one of the best moments in this game.
I still don't get how the heck that happened, dude.
I
Seriously.
have no idea.
It's bad, but yeah. We here at Geek Fires try to play on original hardware, but at times like this,
we
A,
have to go to.
We have to make alternatives at the last minute.
and like that whole emulation discussion we just had, so I'm not going to repeat it. So just
Like, hey, companies, this is the reason why emulation should matter.
yeah, exactly.
So that way you can actually, do better to preserve your original source code like this.
Because getting those old copies of games, even if you do get them, because of just how old they are, doesn't guarantee they'll work. Like
Exactly.
like you just saw with Sonic Adventure.
And with Dreamcast, I know their disc motors can die.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
So,
Or no,
or the lasers can
get the
crap
laser,
out.
Yeah, I heard
And-
the lasers were really bad in this console.
And also, again, just straight up, the disc itself could just be screwed up.
Very
just
scratch
die.
up.
Yeah.
It can easily get scratched up too, unlike the other formats.
Because
that work.
I actually, I bought a couple copies of Sonic Adventure from the mom and pop store near me.
Uh-huh.
None of them, all of them were glitched.
Wow.
That sucks,
Same
dude.
thing. Freaking lasers.
No, it one Star Child. But yeah, like I know Kyle's pain because I remember when freaking Resident Evil 3 Nemesis came out for the console back in the day. That I had the same issue too.
Matter of fact, like I bought Shenmue 1 for Dreamcast, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, the guy told me, just like with you, Double R, the guy told me, yeah, it works. I put it in and started playing, but after a certain point, the game just glitches and freezes and doesn't let me get past a certain point because it's too scratched.
Was this the same point, Jerry? Because that would be hilarious.
It was for Shenmue.
Oh, I thought you were talking because I remember you said the same thing about Sonic Adventure. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, Sonic Adventure just didn't want to like bloody start.
Oh,
Like
jeez.
it would play, I push start, nothing.
That's bad.
And now, since we already passed Ice Cap, it's time to go meet the third star of the adventure. You know who it is?
Scooby.
Knuckles the Enchilada.
Nucleus.
Ugandan Knuckles.
Suckles.
Yeah, that's it.
Nucleus.
You do not know the way.
Time to go fight the Nucleus.
This is
Thanks
not called
for
Sonic
replying.
Adventure. It's called Sonic Adventure and Knuckles.
Knuckles and Knuckles.
Yes.
Sonic Adventure and Knuckles and Knuckles.
That was a
Oh, wait.
fantasy that we never
Speaking
got.
of, his song is playing, isn't it?
Yes, it
Double R.
is.
So we should be singing it. I'd rather flex my knuckles.
I always found it so funny with Knuckles' damage quote. He just says, "Oh no, oh no,
Give it all you got. Oh no.
oh no."
Proctologist, Star Child says proctologist Robotnik. But no, we gotta sing the song. The Knuckles. I'd rather flex my knuckles. I don't chuckle. I got
Oh,
knuckles.
here I come, rougher than the rest of them, tougher
Rest-
than leather.
rest-
You could call me Knuckles. Unlike Knuckles, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my knuckles.
Thank you very much, Silver Gunner.
Yes.
Why are you giving Robotnik his toys?
Why you turn my house so?
Oh, by the way, the Dreamcast. I don't know if this version has it too, but the Dreamcast version had dual audio, which was something new.
Well, at the time, yeah, it was.
Because
Yeah, it does. I believe, it does have dual audio.
I know that because that was the first time I ever heard
Yeah.
anything.
I
I
have
heard.
4 lovely emeralds. And
I
when you
was,
show that you have 2, you're holding up. You don't have 4
See,
lovely
that-
emeralds.
See, that's the funny thing is how the dialogue is subtly different between the different campaigns.
Yes.
I know, right?
At parts where they cross over, like, because like Sonic Tails and Knuckles versions, Robotnik says something different. Like,
Yeah.
he says it slightly different.
You know, that's the problem I have with this game. It's just like I completely believe that Knuckles is gullible, but I don't believe he's that stupid.
Well, he was tricked, before.
I know, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. They're playing it up because, it's Sonic 3 and Knuckles,
Of
Robotnik
course,
tricked
it's
him. But,
it's what they call a running gag with the character.
Oh yeah.
Chaos 4. Star Child says something for you.
There we go.
I saw a video back when a guy found a glitch with the Sonic & Knuckles cartridge by plugging other stuff into it. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and by other stuff, you mean like other games that, like...
Yeah.
Like the original Sonic the Hedgehog, which you could not even play Knuckles in that game. Instead, it gave you the brand new Blue Sphere game.
Sphere. Yep.
Oh, it did?
Yeah,
Yep.
it did. And they even had that in the Sonic Mega Collection.
The funny thing with that is the only reason why that didn't work is because the first game had a limited color palette, and trying to put Knuckles in there would like completely corrupt it and throw it off.
Yeah.
Which is why instead they put in like the entirety, like every single blue spheres.
Funny, I can walk on water, so
level.
Sonic is Jesus Christ, huh?
Yeah, I never got that part of it.
Well, when he's running around, that makes sense. But when he's standing still, yeah, he should.
I know, like that part of this boss level I never got is like, is this supposed to be normal water? Is this supposed to be like Jello or
right?
Or,
Like,
it's death water.
Because I always assume that this lake is literally the one that's under the waterfall there in the hub world for.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
that's
but
what
then
I
again,
always thought.
I
but
assume.
Then
But again,
but
the way,
then again, you don't see a waterfall in the background.
right.
By the way, Double R, he's just putting chakra into his feet.
Yes, he is.
I know.
Like Naruto.
Jerry, don't joke about that. They're probably gonna retcon that in the upcoming remake.
Gotta go fast, no jutsu.
God, no, Jerry.
He,
I remember how to rip off Dragon Ball. You know, a good thing, not crap like Naruto.
all right, guys.
Well, the Sonic run is basically the Naruto run.
I know, but still, my point still stands.
Most of it is Dragon Ball ripoff here. Yeah.
Knuckles, if you... Oh, God, look at my ring count. 666.
Oh,
Oof.
Star
Ouch.
Child says something for you, Jeff.
Anyway,
As you can
Knuckles,
do
if you get tricked by Eggman again, just say this to him.
Exactly.
Starchild said in chat, yeah, you can use it to activate a debug menu or something in one of the games.
Neat.
You know, speaking of classic Sega games, and you and I were funny enough talking about this the other night, Jer. Do you know which revival I'm surprised we haven't seen from Sega yet?
What?
Comic Zone.
Yes.
Oh, because I was talking to you about it yesterday?
Yeah, like, I'm shocked because, like, seriously, how popular comics have become, especially comic book movies, these last couple years.
Yeah, right
And
now the
especially-
market's... Yeah.
And not that, but the revival of the beat 'em up these last couple years too. It'll be a perfect time to revive that. I mean, I honestly hope that happens post Streets of Rage 4. To be blunt.
I just want to hear get Terry say "see ya" again.
Well, not that, but that phenomenal soundtrack. I mean, dude, like we're talking about freaking, you know, Sonic & Knuckles and freaking Sonic the Hedgehog 3, but yo, Comic Zone is literally right in that same vein in those two with not only a great game but a phenomenal soundtrack.
Oh, we can now play as Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles
Oh,
and Knuckles
crap.
and Knuckles
Yes.
and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles.
And don't forget
more,
Knuckles.
more nucleus.
And the new additional character, Suckles.
Shuckles.
Suckles is Dave the Heat
Eh.
Who CA, and you'll learn.
I
Okay,
I was gonna
that
say another playable character that starts with the letter F that rhymes with Knuckles, but that's a bit too extreme.
Yeah.
That's
I have to say that was like one of the best secrets in Sonic Mania is the, and Knuckles mode.
that's Double R.
Where you can have Knuckles, teamed up with a smaller Knuckles.
You know,
Double
yeah, I found it really funny how somebody made a mod in Sonic Mini on the PC where you can actually play as Ugandan Knuckles instead of just regular Knuckles.
Double R, you said the F, adding an F to it would be bad. So yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's a Twitch ban right there.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
It is.
Yeah, no, tell that
Child-
to Metal. He's been saying more Gabos than we have these recent times.
Oh,
Well, it's excusable. He's new.
Starchild said, or Cuckles.
That's. I don't
he
think
also-
that one's bannable, but it's still maybe not a good word.
All right, well,
Starchild also said, on the PSN store, there is an indie game that's similar to Comic Zone, but do you remember the name of it?
Yeah, I'm curious. Like,
Yeah, that is interesting.
So we're playing Sonic Star Fox now.
Speaking of indie games, there's an indie game on the PSN that just got released in the Vita and PS4, and it is straight up just Mega Man. It's called Metagal.
Yes, I got that this past week.
It's only like $4. I mean,
There is another one that's called like a friend of something that's in Japanese, and it's supposed to be like River City Ransom and Yakuza in a way.
Oh, so interested. I could check in a little while. That's fine. Yeah, but yeah, Metagal. That even though I'm sick of these, at least that one actually looks like they ripped off Mega Man, right?
Right.
If you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Like they didn't pull Mighty Number 9 is what you're getting at.
Yeah. It actually plays like Mega Man. Like it's actually Star Child says Sonic and
Cuckles.
Cuckles.
Hey, it's the lame-o motorcycle squad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just glad to see a real game here, even if it is on a different hardware
Agreed.
compared to Roblox Fortnite.
I know.
Yeah.
Why did I not only get hit with Fortnite, but Roblox too?
Gucci,
At the same
Gucci.
Yeah, Fortnite. Yeah.
Double whammy I got hit with.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Sadly, the two most popular video game toys I see when I go to the store.
Fortnite
Yeah.
and Minecraft.
It's like Fortnite and Roblox.
Oh,
Yep.
Roblox, yes.
I went to Target.
Like, I'm looking for maybe some World of Nintendo shit. Nope.
Yeah.
Fortnite, Roblox.
So,
I went to Target.
but World of Nintendo, you gotta ask them, where's the Metroid section?
I went
That was
to.
funny. I was actually looking for the World of Nintendo Metroid the other day.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Yeah.
that was my day, Star Child. But I went to Target and like I said, like I didn't find no powers, but I sure found Fortnite
Gucci gang.
figures.
Oh.
And Star Child said I came up with a new game, Sonic and Cuckles versus the Gucci Gang. That's AKA
Star Child? Don't give Sega any ideas. They would do that.
Too late.
there you
Exactly. They will do that.
Go. There you go,
AKA
Jeffrey.
Jerry's Saturday Nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It really was fine after that.
There you go.
Thank you, Kyle.
You're welcome.
What's the other soundbite I asked you for? Or I told Jeff that I should ask you to add. Jeff,
Oh yeah, there was something else too.
there was a soundbite from like a movie that I put.
I am Eula!
Damn!
Nobody's bitch! You are mine.
There was one I put, Jeff. It was in Discord. I'm checking on
Yeah.
my phone because there was another one. I forget it was in TGF or on. Let me see here.
Oh, look who we get introduced to now.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we should better run, boy.
Amy!
Fire! Fire!
Amy and her little bird funny.
Oh, Amy, you're talking to us now. I just want to say this.
Help me find this birdie's family. No.
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 Why is Angel so
I know, right?
No.
Okay, we'll play through the Twinkle Park stage and then we will close off the stream.
Yeah.
I mean, we probably could have got through more of this game if it wasn't for the fact that the Dreamcast
Yeah,
game
or-
was crashing on
We
me.
hit that snag. Hit that one slight snag. But hey, at least this is, home to an actually quite fun, karting mini game.
Oh, yes.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Wait, what?
Oh, now what?
Is mayonnaise an instrument? Oh,
No,
look here, it
it's
says
not.
cute couples get in free.
Amy! Wait!
Come on, Sonic, you know that's what you want to say to her.
Man, that girl is such a pain.
with the kick as well, right?
Exactly.
Starchild said
it's no regular kick. It's sweet chin music, right, Jer?
Yes.
that's the kick he does in the movie. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he does.
Starchild said, "I remember when Jotaro said that to his mom." Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Hold up, he said, which,
I wonder if that.
Such a great son, right, Jer?
I wonder if that was supposed to be a subtle reference to that.
Probably.
Well, he didn't kick his mom.
Oh.
The fact that he called
it
word.
This cart thing. Yeah, I remember this. That was kind of cool.
Ah!
Yeah.
Is it true this was just going to be called Sonic RPG?
Yep. Because I remember at the time they were just
Early on, yeah.
Because originally that's how Shenmue became, right?
Shenmue was going to be Virtua Fighter RPG. Yep.
Yep.
Let's get some racing
what
on.
it became.
Because it literally was supposed to be Akira. Matter of fact, when I saw the old thing, the old Sega Saturn footage, I thought it was Ryo. Well, they're like, no, that's Akira. Like, oh, so literally Ryo is just Akira. Like,
yep.
I lost my rings because
now makes you want Shenmue to be canonical within the continuity of CF, right?
Yes, fix it somehow.
Somehow reboot it. I don't care. Just make it work, damn it.
But you can still get gashapons of Virtua Fighter characters in the game that is also canon to Virtua Fighter.
Yep.
Hey, why not? You know what? Hey, the Virtua Fighters are so popular and well known from the tournaments they have that they just make gashapon toys of them.
I know. Yo, that'll be a great way to wreck on it, dude.
You know, this Starchild's got a point. If you saw what he wrote.
Oh, Sonic F-Zero, yeah.
Funny enough, the GameCube game was made by Sega.
Yeah, maybe that was a tease.
Huh. This is very F-Zero-ish.
As Sonic says.
Now, like everybody's been saying, Nintendo, can you just get a new one?
Sega, get back to VF. Nintendo, get back to F-Zero. Come on.
Come on, you guys are sleeping on those franchises.
I
it's not
want
funny.
a new arcade racing game all freaking ready.
Like how we want Namco to get back to Ridge Racer.
Yeah. I would like that too, but that's not going to happen.
Of course it's not going to happen. I mean, they're staying true to their fighting games, but still, where's your legacy?
I liked Ridge Racer 7 so much.
I know.
That was like the first time Ridge Racer 7 was the first game that I played online and actually made online gamer friends for the first time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like...
Well, dude, I know the feeling, because that's how I made friends for Halo 3, so I know the feeling.
Yeah, so Ridge Racer and me got a thing, and I want to see it come back.
You know what? I know I consistently say this.
Starchild, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You know, with Capcom really screwing over Street Fighter V this generation, I'd like to see a new Darkstalkers.
Starchild said, "I think Namco's caught up in them anime games."
You think?
Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I said. He's not wrong.
He's not wrong, dude. It's been freaking Namco and Arxis that's been carrying that weight.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I know what he means, like, because they got the Black Clover game, the My Hero game,
the Seven Deadly Sins game.
Yeah, they're making all these licensed anime games now.
Naruto and Boruto Shinobi Striker.
I mean, look at
Dragon Ball World Heroes,
and even some of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure games and Jump Force.
Yeah.
Yep. All those Namco's busy with all those licensed.
Granted, Jump Force was really disappointing, but I do hope they improve upon it in a sequel. Hopefully.
It wasn't god awful. Disappointing was right. Yeah, that's the right word.
That's what I'm saying. It's not bad, but it's just like it could have been better.
Oh, a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Could have been a lot better. No, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're right. That's what I'm saying. You're
a heck of a better job. You know what I mean?
I'm agreeing with you.
Like you know what would be a better job? Not to hire Spike Chunks up again.
Because they don't know how to make fighting games.
They don't know how to make a game. I mean, honestly, made a good game.
Yeah, they don't even know how to make a good game. People are going to be like, they make Danganronpa. It's like, what about Danganronpa?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Star Child. What did he say?
When it
Stuff.
when it comes to that gameplay, I prefer Phoenix Wright over Danganronpa any day.
yeah, I know. Star Child said, yeah, some of those anime games are made from shows that shouldn't have been made to begin with, like Naruto and Burrito.
Burrito.
To be fair, I agree with Naruto, but here's the funny thing. And Jerry can attest this. I don't like Naruto. I hate Naruto. But yo, Boruto's the better show.
Boy, yeah, because Kishimoto has nothing to do with it.
Kishimoto has no involvement.
Like I said, Naruto is the opposite of Dragon Ball, where keep Naruto 713. Okay.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball is the one where you better keep the creator close to the show, no matter what. You let Toei run with it. They don't know nothing. Naruto's the opposite. You best keep Kishimoto away and let someone else write.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna stop right here.
All right.
I thought those were ghosts flying around Sonic.
Yeah.
Kind of looked like it.
But yes, so we're already halfway point of Sonic's story. So next time when we come on, we will definitely finish that up and finally get started with Tails after that.
Mm-hmm.
So who's gonna be plug first? You want me to plug first, or
I'll let Metal plug.
Oh yeah, let's
Oh, thank you very much. And I have a cat crawling on me at the moment, so give me a second.
take your time, dude.
Anyways, thanks. Anyways, you can check me out on Twitter at VisibleNinja0, on YouTube at Visible Ninja Dojo. I run a bit of a live, I guess you could say, talk show based on the Gundam anime series, Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern on my YouTube channel, so check it out. And I also do on Wednesdays at the same time, 9 p.m. Eastern, for the Tokusatsu genre. That's your Super Sentai, your Kamen Riders, your Godzillas, and of course, your Power Rangers. Mm-hmm. So if you're interested in anything like that, definitely check them out. And of course, check out my little site, hero-club.com, that I am a part of. It's a dang good site for superhero and spandex hero news. And of course, check them out on Twitter at HeroClub4Life. And then, of course, twitch.tv/HeroClub4Life. That's the number 4 again. Thank you.
All right. You guys mind if I go next?
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
You can follow me over at twitter.com/16bitchef. I do stream, and I'm planning to get back to streaming on Twitch, so the link is provided, twitch.tv/16bitchef. It's looking more likely that's going to be next month in the middle of May that I return to streaming on my end, so look forward to that. Also, as I posted, not only in the chat, but also if you look at bottom of the video player where it says our Discord, we do have a public Discord that anyone can join. So I have to click on the TGF icon where it says our Discord. Click on the link provided in the chat if you'd like to join us in our Discord and to interact and talk with us. And honestly, it's the best way to get in contact with all three of us, myself, Fighter Kaus, Jabber RPG, as well as Metal Ninja, to anything that you need or just want to talk with us about shooting the crap. So yeah,
my current obsession is Fate Grand Order.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about that in Discord,
Jerry, Nobu.
Nope.
My current obsession is Secret of Mana at this time.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
You double R.
All right, so you can follow me on youtube.com/doublerpg reviews. I do my reviews, retrospectives, I do my 2 cents videos, as well as whatever else I decide to upload. I also, I'm planning on a review coming up pretty soon. I had to switch reviews. I was going to be doing Onimusha as my next review, but unfortunately, it wasn't going the way how I planned it to be, so I decided to actually do one on the original Secret of Mana after I got done with the Secret of Mana remake, and I definitely enjoyed the remake, so I'm playing through the original and doing a review on that. And I may review the remake, who knows, but I just wanted to get back to more of my forte with talking about things that are RPG related. But But we'll see how that goes. But you can also follow me on facebook.com/RPGreviews. That's my Facebook fan page. You can follow me on twitter.com/RPGreviews. That's my page on Twitter. And you can follow me on twitch.tv/RPGreviews. And I will be getting back to streaming at some point as well, since, RPGs are more my thing. And I know a lot of people would probably want to see me do more fighting games at some point, but who knows when I'll return to that. So be on the lookout for more information coming from me in the future when I will actually make a return, and whatever else I have in the pipeline. So I had fun today. Look forward to next week. All right, Fighter Cows.
Okay, you can follow me on Twitter. Twitter.com/FIGHTERXAOS. That's Fighter Cows. Fighter Cows on Instagram. Fighter Cows on Facebook, and Fighter Cows on pretty much everywhere. So, if you're looking for me, you look for Fighter Cows or For Directory. But that's a whole other story that Twitch probably won't let me talk about. And on my Twitter, you'll find my pinned tweet. Those are all my links right there. My webcomic is due to come back soon, so check that out. If you don't have the money to pay me through Ko-fi, you can just read my comic and just looking at the ads gets me ad revenue. And you can also sign up and read the comic on Tapas, and for free. They'll make you watch ads, and you earn ink, and then you give me ink, and ink turns into money for me. And that's it. So, because I need to pay bills, and I still don't have a job yet. So, yeah. Granted, I paid my bills this month. That's me. Yeah, I'm done.
All right, so as I said, join us next week when we're playing more of the Director's Cut version of this game. Not the Dreamcast original, but on the PS3. And we will resume where we left off, finish up Sonic, and get on with Tails. And we'll see where we get along from there. So, anyway, and we'll see you next week. And to sign off, I am Double RPG.
I'm 16-Bit Jeff.
Visible Ninja.
I'm Fighter Cows.
And there's an echo, so that echoes our fifth member. But anyway, Jerry, go ahead and sign us off with your two most beloved words to end off a stream or anything special.
Nimu, Kanjo.
Peace out, Piccolo popping bottles, y'all. And one more thing, I gotta say something about Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast.
Son of a bitch!